Assalamu alaikum. How to create a pool. Though in the past we have shared about videos on this topic, this video is aimed at creating a pool in a simpler way. Let's start. Go to Course Tools. Under Course Tools, click on Test Surveys and Pools. Select Pool. Pools are a set of questions that you can use in multiple tests. For example, if we build a pool of 50 questions or 100 questions, the system will select 20 questions out of this pool and it will distribute to all students randomly. At the end, each student will have different set of question paper. Now we have here two options, build pool and import pool. This option is used when we have already downloaded a file. Again, we have already exported a file and then we are going to import it. So let's see how to do it. Click on import pool. So pool import, click browse. So browse my computer. So when you click on browse my computer, it takes you to your computer and from there you can simply attach the file and then click on submit. Or if we want to start from the beginning, so let's see how to do it. Click on build pool. Enter the name here, like for example final exam, and then click on submit. Now from here, create question. We can create number of questions we want, just like the test. So let's start with true or false. So let's write a question here, like Riyadh is the capital of KSA. Answer is true. And then submit and create another. We are going to create a number of questions, like for example 20. Let's create 20 questions. So I have created here around 20 questions now. Okay, so I have created here 20 questions. And then I'm going to click OK. So you see here, final exam, it's created, number of questions 20. So now let's go to menu, click on content area, write the name of the exam like final exam. Okay, and then click on available to users, click on submit. So here it is, just drag it, bring it on the top here. Okay, click on this exam and then click on assessment, select test. Okay, click on create, write for example like final exam and submit. Okay, so now here the second option here, reuse question, select create random block. Okay, so you can see here this is the pool and this is the final exam that we created. So let's click on it and then select all pool questions. So you can see here all pool questions, 20 questions that we created earlier, and then click on submit. So here it is, 20 questions. So you can see here 20 questions are created. Number of questions to display now 1. Now I want 5 questions, okay, for each student, 5. But for final exam it should be 20, or it can be 40 if each question is given zero point 0.5. It should be 40 questions. So now we are just, because this is a trial, so out of 20 questions I'm going to select just 5 questions for each student. So select the number, write the number here, and then click on submit. It's done. Okay. So total number of questions 5, total points it's 50 here. So we need to update the points. Select all and then click on points. Like for example, 1 point for each question, and then click on update. So that's it. You can see here our pool is created. Click OK and click on final exam here. Click submit. Okay. Now for the test options. Enter the necessary options here. Okay, enter the necessary options here and then click on submit. So done. You can see here final exam it's created. So let's see how it appears for the students. So click on final exam and then click on begin. Okay, so you can see here we have questions, 5 questions. Okay, so 5 questions. So question number 1, it's about the statues are so big. Okay, so question number 1, it's about the statues. And question number 5, let's see, question number 5 is something, a different question. Here we have what are the Moai made of, and here how many Moais are there in the island. Okay, so fine, let's just randomly, like select answers. Okay, and save and submit. Okay, so it's done. For, let's see, for another student, how does the exam appears for another student? Begin. The number 1 question is about the number. Okay, in the last attempt it was in question number 5. Now it is in question number 1. And what about the last question? This is a new question that was not there in the last attempt. So that's it. This is how it is created. You can save and submit, or you can just close the window. Click on leave. Okay.